Alright. I just finished the data entry on the last batch of games. Now, every game that I own is on this list. Now I have to explain this list. But first, oh man, this has been one hell of a project. No. Sort by console. So I've got it sorted by console and by alphabetical order. I could sort it by any number of other ways, but I think that this is good. This is the way I like it. But there's so many other ways I can sort. Okay, let me explain this mess you're looking at right now. Okay, so obviously we've got it by platform. GameCube, Game Gear, Game Boy Advance. This one's a ROM hack. I've got a lot more ROM hacks and mods to enter. But what's all the rest of this nonsense? Okay. So first off, well, we have the game's title. Second up, we have I done a Let's Play of this game yet? So some games I've got Let's Plays of. Have I made a trailer for this game? Well, none of the things on the screen at the moment. Have I reviewed it? Have I made a how to play video? Have I given a first impressions? This is really like short games that are really short you can just do in one go, but this is usually like I just made one or two videos and just sampled the beginning of a game. You'll notice that these things are kind of a bit arbitrary and just kind of how I feel about it. So my to-do list, this means I want to do a Let's Play of this game. You may have noticed I have a lot of them. Actually, Ultra Moon. I have Pokemon Ultra Moon Pokemon Moon that I never opened, and then I have Pokemon Ultra Moon, which I also haven't opened. Why didn't I buy Sun at least once? No, they're both Moon. Anyway, so I have a lot of games I want to stream. Okay. Next, I have the genre. Now, these are the genres that I play most commonly, and then miscellaneous for all other genres. You know, shmups, fighting games, first-person shooters, sports games. Anything I don't play often just falls under miscellaneous, as well as games I don't know what to put them under. Generally, I only put things under their dominant genre. So, if there was a platformer with RPG elements, I'd probably just put it down as a platformer. I don't see a good example at the moment in front of me, but, you know, sometimes I'll give something two genres. Like Scribblenauts is really more of a puzzle game, but I also pegged it as a platformer, even though I probably shouldn't have. But for the most part, dominant genre. So, real-time strategy, JRPGs and Western RPGs, which is a very arbitrary way of labeling RPGs, but there's a clear distinction between a Baldur's Gate and a Final Fantasy. That said, a lot of JRPGs are made in the West, and some Western RPGs are even made in Japan, so, as, you know, whatever. It helps me keep track of what's what I'm in the mood for. Platformers, Roguelikes, which is really just another form of RPG, but different. It's got that procedural generation. Anyway, this was actually Zelda style, but I kept putting games that weren't really like a Zelda game in there, like games that are a little bit more like a top-down beat-em-up and stuff, and decided to go action-adventure as the title. Idle Games, 4X, which is another kind of strategy game, like Civilization is the standout member, and of course, any strategy game that is not real-time or 4X. Like your Final Fantasy Tactics, or your Fire Emblems, or Project X Zone, or actually quite a lot of other things. It's actually a very common thing. A lot of strategy RPGs fall under this. And then miscellaneous. Okay, access to it. So, originally I was just going to put down owned and just list the games I owned with a Y and games people had recommended that I don't yet own with an N. And then I thought, well, what about games that are, online, like Flash games or MMOs? And what about games I can borrow from a friend or something, where I know I can borrow the game and don't have to lay out money? So I ended up just writing access to it, which is, I should come up with a better title, but whatever. If it's a Y, I don't need to spend any money. If it's an N, I'd have to shell out money to get the game to do a Let's Play, which if it's on the list, it means I intend to do that at some point. Probably. Okay, now for the fun part. All the stuff, let's answer all the questions you never asked. I don't know if any of you are excited about this, but I mean, I spent quite a lot of time making this, so... Okay. First question you probably have is, how long is this list? Hadriex, what's wrong with you? Why so many? Holy crap, Hadriex, the list is still going. How far does it go? Okay, we're in W's. We've got to be near the end, right? And oh no, we just left the PC. It's still going. The answer to that question is 956, apparently. Huh. Apparently we didn't quite make 1,000. There might still be some duplicates in here. I think I got it. I want to say it's 99% accurate, although some of them might be mislabeled in their genre, or there might be duplicates. I'm not seeing any at the moment, but... Oh, hey, look, here's one. Yeah. Doot. And see, that one actually had different marks on it. I feel like there were some bugs that caused some issues at times. I feel like there might have been some issues. So anyway, you can see there are some errors in there. Let's call it 98% accurate, all right? Give or take. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, now we're gonna get to the really cool fun part. So the first thing I have to do is I have to mass select the entire document, and I have to find and replace every single asterisk with the number 1 and replace them all. 2,059 instances have been replaced. Okay, now I have Let's Played 174 games. Assuming that there aren't any that I didn't manage to put on the list. Because there might be a couple I didn't list. No, this is probably correct. Probably. Anyway. Assuming everything is correct, I've made 45 trailers. Did I really make 45 trailers? I can believe I made 40 reviews. But 45 trailers? Maybe? I don't know. Is that right? I might have to... We'll look into that in a second. How to play. 5. I feel like I made more of those, but maybe I'm mistaken. First impressions. First impressions, did I talk about that? First impressions mean I only did like 1 or 2 videos. I think I talked about that. Whereas a Let's Play is generally I played the whole game, or at least a lot of it. It pretty much always means I played. Okay, 619 games I intend to play. Oh, man. Given that it's mostly JRPGs and Western RPGs, what's an average JRPG length? I want to say 30 hours, but a lot of these are indie, so maybe closer to an average of 20 hours? A lot. Western RPGs, I don't know. What do you guys think? An average of 10 to 15, 20 hours per game. I want to do 619. I average a streaming... What do I stream? 20 hours a week? Not including the idle games, of course. I spend a lot of time on those. Oh my gosh, 63 Zelda styles. Not as many idle games as you might expect on this list. 4X. Only 32. Generic strategy. Yeah, it's a lot. Okay. There you go. Oh, you may have noticed a few series are at the bottom that I didn't break up into their individual games and what consoles they're on. Yeah, okay, anyway. Here they are, the numbers, as they stand at the moment. This is a living document. I'm going to continue updating it. But this is what it looks like right now. Man, I get to see a breakdown. Look at this. Platformers are actually the dominant one in my to-play list. Huh. JRPGs and... Actually, there's a lot of miscellaneous. There's a lot of miscellaneous. Maybe I needed to break it up into a couple more genre. I don't know. Anyway, JRPG is super dominant, as expected. Platformers, strategy games, lots of strategy games. Yeah. Alright, we have to investigate something. Do I really have 45 trailers? I'm having trouble accepting that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. There might be a major error here? Is there? Okay, Barricade is, I don't think that game was ever made. Anyway. So we'll just, let's see. Yep, definitely. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. I didn't make a trailer for you, did I? I don't think so. Yep. Okay, Fallout. No. How did those get listed? See, some things have been missed. I'm gonna have to spend more time sorting this out. Yes, definitely. I did do that. I didn't make a trailer for Jupiter Hell or Limbo. But these others I did. I made multiple trailers for you. I made like 8 trailers for Distorted Travesty 3. Why do I not see Distorted Travesty 3 listed? That has to be corrected. Survivor of the Living Dead is a duplicate, as is Tyrion 2000. Okay, we are... I think that's the more correct one. Okay, yeah. I did do that. I definitely did that. Okay. So now this category is correct. So, wonder how many it is now. Oh, come on. You can remember. I said asterisk to 1. No. Oh, come on. Find and replace. Asterisk to 1. Okay. Now I just go here and I just type equal sum. So there's going to be a link. Oh my gosh, why would you do it that way? Okay, 38 trailers. That sounds more like what I've done. Okie dokie. So I'm going to put a link to this in the description so you can do it yourself. And I'm going to have to spend a little bit of time sorting things to make sure it's extra accurate when you get a hold of it. For example, where's my Distorted Travesty 3? Okay, see, this is almost perfect. That's the only one I saw that's wrong here, right? Wow, okay, that's way better. Okay, Limbo. Yeah, I don't know quite how that happened. Everything else is correct. Anyway. So, until next time, and every time... Actually, I guess it is closer to 45. Because as I mentioned, I made like... What did I make? 6, 7 trailers for this game? I think I made 7 trailers for this game. I kind of do want to play it over again. I know that there's been alterations since I played it. I don't know. I kind of do. But it's also quite the commitment, because holy crap, that game. Anyway. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. The list will continue to be updated. You'll be able to look at it to your heart's content. I will sort it into a way that makes sense now for y'all. And yeah, we're going to be primarily pulling from this list when voting for and picking games to Let's Play in the future. It was a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. I think it was worth it. Yeah. Bye.